This podcast is brought to you by our Anime Addicts community. If you want to support the podcast, be a great fan, you can go to AAApodcast.com/join or Patreon. You're going to be supporting the show. You're going to get 8 exclusive podcast episodes per month just for you. We just recorded a Hobby Addicts episode where we talked about essentially anime and video games for a whole extra hour. Listen, if you want to be a good citizen and a great anime addict, get all that extra content that's just for you on your favorite mobile app, AAApodcast.com/join or Patreon. You won't want to miss it. And now it's time to start the show.
Get ready! You're about to listen to the Anime Addicts Anonymous podcast. Make your anime addiction worse at AAApodcast.com. And now, here are your anime addicts.
Oh, welcome into the Anime Addicts Anonymous podcast, yet another pseudo-hentai-packed episode where our sole mission is to make your anime addiction worse. If you want to follow us online, you can do so at twitch.tv/AAA podcast. We're live every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so be there to watch us live, see all the shining faces. Hey, you can follow us on all the social media platforms. We're pretty much everywhere you would expect us to be. And of course, if you want to be part of the community, you can head over to our Discord at AAAdiscord.com. That's where all the exciting action's happening. We're doing a 5K run with the Discord coming up. We do holiday events like pumpkin carving, and we do live watch parties, etc. So head over there to the Discord at AAAdiscord.com. And if you want to buy some merch, you can do so over at our shop, aashop.info. So check that out as well. Wow, what are we doing today on the podcast? Well, it's time for anime bets. We're going to be doing some bets about the future of anime and playing along with the Betting Degeneracy channel here on the Discord. We're going to let them get on the fun too, so you have to be on the Discord to take part in that as well. And of course, I am Akimochi gushing over Magical Girls, which we're going to be talking about the basically hentai anime that has been, I wouldn't say it's been taking the anime community by storm, but we'll be getting to that much later. Joining us to talk about this and so much more is Lady Emery, first time on the podcast. How's Lady Emery doing? Live from the beach. What is up with that?
Yo, yep. First time. Very excited to be here. Excited to talk about some gushing girls, some bets and degeneracy. So seems perfect for me. But we also have with us Wormy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm excited to be here. Excited for some bets, talking about some anime titties, am I right? But I'm not the last one. As you can see, sitting next to Mitsuki, we have the delicious Pancake. How are you doing?
I'm fucking fantastic. I'm so excited to be here with you guys and to gush all over the place. Let's get this fucking thing started.
Yeah.
It's time for big news of the week.
It's pretty funny. The Twitch has already caught onto the fact that Lady Emery does indeed look like she is on Master Roshi's Island, even though it is supposed to be from Ghibli. So I said the same thing, so I don't know what to say, but that's two people now. It is what it is. And this is what it is because the One Punch Man's artist's son has placed second in the National High School Bodybuilding Championships in Japan.
That's fucking awesome.
Which is super hilarious because, One Punch Man being, I guess, about like tough guys. So here he is.
Oh my god.
He's pretty jacked.
Where's
Look at his
oh
ass.
my god drop? Jesus.
Oh, okay. You want the drop?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking jacked. So,
He
is that more or less than you
definitely-
expected?
He's
I guess
way
more.
more. Like, he looks like he could crush a watermelon with them thighs. Jesus.
He'd crush him between his balls, probably. So the bodybuilding season generally starts in late February or early March with the Arnold Classic, and then concludes in early December in October with the crowning of Mr. Olympia at the Mr. Olympia competition. But there's a lot of stuff that happens during these 8 months, and lots of competitions run worldwide, and they have them all over Japan also. So this guy's name is Keisuke Murata, who is the son of that One Punch Man and Ice Shield 21's artist Yusuke Murata. He only won second place, but he says, quote, "Now that things have settled down, I'd like to let you know I came in second place in the high school bodybuilding competition. It's disappointing, but I'll keep working myself hard." And then he's got some pictures of himself here, which I'm showing live on the Twitch. And there's
Disappointing.
some more. Of
Look
things
how
too.
good he looks.
Look
Yeah.
at how disappointing he looks.
He's
Jesus.
super fucking jacked. I'm not really sure which one. He looks the biggest of these three.
Yeah, but the thing with bodybuilding is it's all about proportion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
you're
it's
right.
about having the musculature, but also having the flow within the body.
So who do you think won out of the three of these guys? Because I think the Murata clearly has the biggest quads for sure.
I don't know. I can't see their back. It could have been
okay.
down to their back, that or they're posing.
Okay. It's,
Love
I
that
do think the
symmetry.
guy on the left, if that's Murata, should have won.
there's a video down below, but it won't let
Well,
me.
his pecs
view
are
it.
definitely the most symmetrical looking out of those guys, and so his quads also have the most muscles.
Well, I just thought it was fun. I put this as my big news because I thought it was funny that an anime like One Punch Man, which is about like working out half of it, and big tough guys fighting, and then the guy's son it must be like permeated deep in this dude's family because he's like, oh my god, his son probably grew up reading One Punch Man because of his dad, and then he wanted to be just like him. So then he started doing the push-ups and the sit-ups or whatever Saitama does, and then he realized, I can actually get like jacked. And
Yeah,
so he
because
goes
One
ahead and
Punch
does
Man
that.
is like almost a decade old at this point.
You're right.
Yeah,
So that kid probably grew up with like that around him.
yeah, he was like 8 probably.
Yeah.
And now he's like a senior in high school, and
Now
he's
he
fucking
is the One
shredded.
Punch Man.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was my big news for the week. Lady Emery, what do you got?
I just want to talk about the new Lord of the Rings anime coming out. Lord of the Rings, War of Rohirrim. We love those Lord of the Rings terms, don't we? I think it was already mentioned on the pod, especially with the Around the Horn. It was discussed about should fantasy and anime be combining itself, like thinking you want Game of Thrones with anime. Anyways, we now have a new trailer, and we have found out that Brian Cox is going to be in there. He is of
Cox.
Succession fame. We also have the actors who played Eowyn in Lord of the Rings, Think Two Towers and Return of the King, Miranda Otto. So should be good stuff. Originally, I was really skeptical of this, but after seeing it, I'm all in. The director, if you didn't know, is Kenji Kamiyama, and that is the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex fame.
So I have some questions about this. They're rumors, and I don't know how true they are. But the rumors were that they used AI during the process for this.
Ooh.
So
I'll have to check that out.
Jesus
then.
Christ.
I've not heard those rumors, but could be.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
they're
also
not airing
just-
that.
it's also just Twitter and Facebook. People, you read the comments underneath, and people are like, they shouldn't be using AI to do the backgrounds, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't know if they are.
Right, I'd need proof.
I
I
would
need to
be
see their
more-
fingers.
I'd be more okay with backgrounds being rendered with AI for them to focus on making people in the fucking background move.
Yeah.
Unlike Gushing Over Magical Girls, where like 19 people can actually remarkably not move at all while they're standing around.
Yeah, static image. Yeah.
So true. But yeah, that's my big news. It was exciting to see a trailer. I was originally skeptical. Going in, I'll probably go see it. It'll be in theaters, I believe, December 13th. So go see it if you want. Otherwise, you can always pass over it.
All
So, yeah,
right.
Warby, what about your news?
Well, my news is the Concierge movie. Tickets are going on sale, and it's only going to be in theaters one day, September 11th. So you can go to the Crunchyroll website to find the announcement and see if it's playing in a theater near you. It seems like it could be pretty interesting. It's about a concierge in a department store who just got hired. But the thing that's unique about it is like all the guests are animals. It seems is what I got from the trailer that I just watched.
Are they
Interesting.
Are they like anthropomorphic?
Maybe it gives me a little bit odd Taxi vibes because she's human, but like
Yeah.
everybody's an animal, and I'm like, what? I don't understand. And I also watched the one without subtitles, so I have no clue what they were saying. But this seems like it could be pretty interesting. It's not playing near me, so I won't be able to give my thoughts on it until it comes to streaming. But if it's playing near you, I'd say go out, check it out. Let us know in Discord what you thought of it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not coming near us either. So now that we live in Tennessee, we're cut out, baby. It is coming to
10. I see.
We wouldn't have been able to go see it even in Colorado because it's only coming to Westminster, so that's
was way too far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drive that fucking
That
far.
traffic.
The hell with that shit. All right, Pancake.
My Dress Up Darling is getting an official live action TV series. And then we've got the first look at Marin and Gojo's actors.
I think
Is she hot?
She's pretty cute.
nobody is gonna be hot enough to satisfy the anime fans on Marin for
You
sure.
can't really compete with drawings.
Yeah,
But
she's skinny
very
enough.
cute.
Girl's so skinny, it looks like she's like made out of pipe cleaners.
She looks very cute. So it's a popular manga as well as a popular anime. It's getting its own TV drama. It's coming out on October 8th, 2024 on TBS and MBS channels. And then I don't know if anybody knows these actors, but it's Riko Nagise and Kota Nomura.
Well, I say the guy definitely looks wimpy enough to be Gojo. I mean, Gojo, he's such a disappointing character. I mean, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. Are we ever going to get a second season of Dress Up Darling?
I agree with the chat and a Captain Avatar. The plaid pants are not doing this man's any fucking favors.
They don't fit either. So
He just looks so awkward.
yeah, he's a lot taller than her though. She
Like,
must.
why do his pants look like that? It makes me stare at his crotch.
What's
way
more
too much.
What's more likely that she's a normal height of like maybe 5'4" and he's like 6'2", which would be like a massive Japanese person, or do you think that he's like 5'8", which would be normal, and then she's like 4'9"?
That's possible.
Which one do you think is more likely? Because their height difference is wild.
I think she's
So-
shorter.
One of them is way off on like the standard deviation of heights in Japan. I'm not sure who it is.
He's 6'1" according to the manga. so-
Okay, so they have a tall
so
guy.
so she's probably 5 foot and he's giant.
I don't
so.
remember him seeming that tall in the anime.
That's because you were too busy looking at Marin. You didn't even notice it existed.
The star
yeah.
of the show.
Yeah, they just picked the character that was like as flat as humanly possible, so that you could just like obsess over Marin. That is an anime that is like, holy fuck! I mean, when did that even come out? Like 5 years ago at this point. I mean, it's been
2022, 2 years ago.
I mean, when it was so big, when are we gonna get more of this shit? I'm so shocked, honestly.
It's another romance anime we only ever get one season for.
No, they're definitely gonna make another one.
Look,
Oh, come on.
there are so many that you just get blue balled, and you're just like, go read the manga.
What about like Fruits Basket? That got a bunch of seasons.
Fruits Basket, I think got special treatment because of the time period it came out in, and the fan base was so large.
That they were willing to return back to watch it again even.
Yep.
What about Kimi ni Todoke? That got a bunch of seasons.
But in general, I'm not saying.
Are you already butthurt about signs of affection? That thing it only came out like 3 months ago. I mean, you just got to be patient. Okay?
I'm just saying it's a very common theme that romance anime don't get a second season. Ask anybody.
Lady Emery, can you take a moment from building sandcastles to concur? Do you concur?
Yeah, I do. I want another season of My Dress Up Darling. I love Marin Kitagawa. She's my girl. I just think she's adorable. But I don't know if I'm going to get her because it just, even if I only get one season, which is highly likely, it will take, I feel like, 3 or 4 years before they announce another season. But compared to like
man.
Shonen, I feel like they're right on top of it. They're ready to go. So
Well,
yeah.
if it does take them 3 more years, which would be so sad, by the way, because I don't know, I'll be so old by then. But I mean, at least that anime didn't have a lot of plot line to forget about. You're just gonna kind of jump right back into more Marin being Marin and Gojo.
That's what
wishing
the
he-
ladies want. We want that part of our brain scratched, please.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right, the smooth part.
Yep.
Oh man, okay. All right, guys. Well, thanks for all the good news articles. We do this every week, of course, and it is important. You know, anime doesn't have a ton of news usually, but I think between this segment and the anime news break, we pretty much get it covered. So, anime bets. Are you ready to gear up the betting degeneracy, Lady Emery? I hope we can get
I'm
some.
ready.
Hoping we can get some sweet action.
Yeah, Lady Emery, can you tell us a little bit about the betting degenerates on the Discord
Yeah, tell
and
us.
how you can get involved if you're interested?
Yeah, just go to our Discord. Please be 18 or older for making bets. Throw in some sort of legal jargon here, all of that nonsense. But we have an awesome time. There are different roles that you can gain if you win a number of bets. There are also some roles you can gain if you lose a number of bets.
Loser.
We currently have a mittens on our hands, so if you lose too many bets, you become a mittens or a Fido. But
Oh,
if you become a
man.
winner, you become an AAA champ. You get to pick your own color, your own little icon next to the Discord. But it's honestly just a lot of fun. Yeah, we have mid-wars going on right now. I don't think we have any bets for this anime, unfortunately, that we are reviewing today. But
That's
usually
shocking.
we do. I know.
Wow, I mean, it could have been like, how many times? How many my magical girls will be penetrated during the... Hey, you know what? It's like, oh, no. This is hentai. Just be ready, people. It is... You say whatever you fucking want. It's hentai, okay? So I watched it. Oh, this is going to be so fucking funny later on. Anything else?
No, just come out and join the Discord. We're great. We're fine. We'll take it easy
right.
on you, maybe.
And Emery is our very own pit boss.
Oh, yeah,
so
don't fuck
she
with her.
keeps everybody in line.
She'll break you.
And she'll
break
send
your
me
knees.
out to... Yep, she'll send me out to break your kneecaps if you don't pay up.
Yeah, she'll call Bobby the Breaker to go to work with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. Yeah. So this anime bets topic was my brainchild, so I'll explain the intention here. We each have come up with 3 bets. One of them is a long shot bet, so very low odds. One of them is a middle bet, like maybe it'll happen, maybe not. We'll call it a 50-50. And then one of them is sort of a gimme. Maybe not 100% of a gimme, but if the long shot is a 20-80, this is an 80-20, right? So then the goal here is we're gonna each go through our bets one at a time, and we are ourselves gonna say whether or not we take that bet. And then in 6 months, we are going to follow up and see if the bets actually came true. And then the intention is that the betting degeneracy on the Discord will also take the bets. So, for example, I might say, you're going to get a, I don't know, the anime major is going to come out of nowhere, and there's going to be an anime about Goro, like, in retirement or something. And then somebody would say, on the betting degeneracy, they would say, I bet that doesn't happen. And someone else would say, I bet it does happen. And then in 6 months, we'll follow up, see if it happened. But that's the cutoff, is the 6-month mark. So we're just about to start. The fall season is not that far from now. So we'll probably check up again, 2 seasons from now, which would probably be like the start of spring. So any questions, you weebs?
Nah, let's fucking go.
Wormy, why don't you kick it off? You're first on the document here. I want to see what your bets are. You start with your gimme, and I'm rubbing my hands together because...
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I just don't know what kind of shit you're gonna bring to the table. I think you're just
I'm the
a wild card. I'm mixing 2 chemicals together that are unmarked, and we just don't know what's gonna happen.
So, I'm a bit of a Tatsuki Fujimoto fanboy. If you don't know who he is, he's the Chainsaw Man mangaka, guy who wrote it. But he also has a movie getting ready to be released that Mason talked about last week called Look Back. It's already been released in Japan, coming out over here next month. I think it will end on my anime list in the top 20 anime of all time by the time this is up.
Ooh.
I think that's a give me.
That's your gimme?
That's my give me. That's my easy give me. I think it will.
Wow.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at what the 20th ranked anime is. On my
It's
anime
already
list.
38 and it hasn't released in the United States.
Oh, well, that was a detail you. All right, let's see here.
Hey.
I noticed that Sozo no Freiren is still the best. I have no earthly idea how this is possible. Number 20 is Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion Season 2, which is a pretty damn good anime. At an
Good
8.9. So you're saying it's going to have a higher score than that. So the one you're talking about is which one was it? Where is the ranking?
Look back. It should be 37 or 38.
Look back. Not seeing it. Must have slid off the list. Let's look it up here.
But it has an
Look back.
8.8, so
I'd
Look
like
back.
to see it.
Look back the movie. It's down to an 8.7. It's 55th. I'm gonna take that bet. Yep, I'm taking that bet. I'm gonna bet you that shit doesn't happen. It is not gonna make the top 20.
And then what are you gonna do? What are you guys putting on the line if you're taking?
We're
the
not.
bet? I don't know. The pit boss is here.
so
I will
I'm
deliver.
milking things, guys.
I will figure it out at the end, but I'll say something along the lines of I will DoorDash Wormy Dairy Queen on the podcast dime. How about that? Live
I
on
like
camera.
I like it.
Live on
Okay.
camera.
Okay,
Sounds
I'll
delicious.
be down with this. I'll DoorDash you something. Like, we'll take this bet. We'll do
Yeah.
it.
I want Dairy Queen too. Can we? Can you keep track of these bets, Lady Emery? Are you
I got you. Yep.
You're
Got
very
my little
organized,
notepad.
and you have secret pit boss documents.
Yeah.
And anybody else
But-
want to take that bet?
I think this is a give me.
You think it's a gimme?
Yeah, Tatsuki Fujimoto fanboys are gonna make this anime rise so high,
Alright.
and then normal people don't go see movies anyway.
Let's see
so
here.
it's like
Look
his
back,
fan
1 out
base.
of 5. 1 out of 5. Put that on now. There we go. Yep.
But
You saw it.
Ah!
I just did it.
Bro, that's dirty.
Hey, no one said I couldn't do that.
hey,
That ain't gonna move the needle. Let's see if it moved the needle. I'm gonna refresh it. Here. Let's see. It didn't move the needle. Oh my gosh. Okay. You would think it might, but all right, Wormy, what's your second bet?
my 50-50 one,
Mm-hmm.
Tatsuki Fujimoto Chainsaw
Again?
Man. But it has a movie coming out, and I think the movie will release as a 50-50 chance of getting released in the next 6 months. The Rize
Okay.
Arc movie.
Oh, I don't know shit
Because-
about this.
There's already been 2 trailers for the movie, and hype's building up around it. People love Chainsaw Man, and they need to push it out. And with the hype of Look Back coming out, this is also going to be out in Japanese theaters. Let me say, not in over here. It's going to release in Japanese theaters within the next 6 months.
What the fuck is this
In
look
the
back
next
even
6
about?
months?
An anime about a 4th grader. That shit's not gonna break the top 20. Get out of here.
It will, because it is just that good.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's
have
the
you
best
seen it?
one shot I've read the manga. It's the best one shot. Well, not the best. His other one is the best. But
Sometimes the movies, sometimes the adaptation isn't as good.
you should watch the trailer, and your mind will be changed.
There's no
It
fucking
is
way. I'm old, bro.
You're
good.
so crotchety. You crack me up.
Me?
Yes.
I'm not gonna say it's not good. I just think top 20 is lofty. I mean, come
It's
on now.
it's a story about 2 childhood people who become mangaka. So it's a manga writing a story about manga that has relations to the Kyoani fire incident.
Let's put it
So
like
it's
this.
just gonna hit so much.
Let me put it like this. You and I just watched the Slam Dunk movie, and we both agree that movie was fucking amazing.
Fucking amazing.
This would have to be significantly better than that.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
it will be.
okay. All right. I'm not interested in your second bet. Anybody else want to take that? I don't know shit about it. No one?
No, I'll pass.
It's just
for
the
now.
sequel to Chainsaw Man. So if you think
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man's gonna come out again,
There is no fucking way. I can't take every
But like
bet.
not in 6 months. Like
That's
I
close.
don't think it's coming.
I
out in
thought
6
it would be
months.
out by the end
Oh
of this
shit!
year.
Oh
but
fuck! Pancake's gonna take this. Are you gonna take this?
I
gonna
don't
take
think
it?
You don't
I
have to. You
I
can
don't
save
think-
it.
I don't think it's gonna be the movie Rize arc is going to come out in 6 months. I think he's going to be too busy, and the studios are too run down anyway.
It's Mappa, so they're always run down. They're working their people
like
to the death.
chained to the desk.
All right, nobody wants that bet, Wormy. It was not interesting enough.
We'll see about the hard mode bet then. I'll just move on to
Yeah,
that.
give it to me good and
All right,
hard. Let's
all
go.
right, let's
Tatsuki
nice and hard.
Fujimoto's
Again?
best one shot. Oh yeah, I'm on my
He's got a
Tatsuki
hard on
Jesus,
for
you fucking
Tatsuki
man.
Fujimoto.
Meme.
You make
Yeah.
love to his. Yeah, do you have a picture of his of like him
Of his
in your
feet?
shower? Oh yeah, you have a picture of his feet in your shower. That's fucking great. Fucking hilarious.
This guy is my spirit animal. He has a second Twitter account that he plays as his little sister and talks to himself.
Oh, it
Tell
does
me
sound
that.
like Wormy. It does sound.
He's awesome. He just writes great stories.
Uh-huh.
But this story, one-shot manga Goodbye Eri, is going to get an anime announced for it. Not come out, just get an anime announcement by the same studio who did Look Back. We're
Within
gonna see
6
how
months.
within 6 months.
He is a little bit of a freak, though. I've heard that he likes strong women that will beat him up.
What?
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
Spike
That's why-
Spiegel likes.
He had the story is when he was in
He just wants to be like
elementary
Spike.
school, a girl pushed him off of his bike, and he got like, "Oh, I love like when a girl bullies me."
Oh, he came.
So
Yeah, he has a thing for women like mistreating
Jesus.
him, so he definitely goes to those like hole in the wall dominatrix
I-
places and has
Oh,
somebody like
absolutely.
beat him up for like half an hour.
I think I saw this guy getting his nuts stomped on in like a fucking porn video once with a steel boot.
yeah,
Can you
But-
believe this
But,
porn? Can you believe this porn of that? You're
Some people are into that, you know.
but it's like
not
you're
for me.
it's insanity. Your testicles are like basically like little eggs. They're little like round things, right? If you stomp on that with a boot, it will crush it. I don't understand people.
Yeah.
Anybody want that bet?
Oh, I'll take
This
him
is-
up on the
this
bet.
is my
Oh,
hard.
fuck.
I'm gonna take him up on that.
This is my hard mode long shot. So this is like the 80-20. This is
Oh,
most
yeah.
likely not going to happen, but there is the
But
possibility.
the best part is you picked the studio. It could
Yeah.
be that Mappa picks it up and I
It
still
could be,
win.
but I think that he won't want Mappa touching his works after how good Look Back is going to end up. So
All right, well I'm taking you up on that. So,
What are you guys putting on the line?
Oh man,
ooh,
that's tough. I wasn't prepared
I-
with a bet. Maybe you are.
I am. I
shit.
will let Wormy pick the next doujin that I read, and I will. I will review it for-
my
Okay.
god!
Oh my god.
okay, I'll read a little bit of a webtoon that you give me then. That'll be our trade.
Wow. It is
I love
so.
it.
Are
It
we
has
in
been written.
agreement with this?
We are absolutely.
Okay.
in agreement.
I played the gavel drop. It's over.
It's done.
Okay,
It's fucking
You
done.
shook on it.
All right, now it's
Now it's mine. I did the opposite order of Wormy. I'm going hard to
Oh
easy.
yeah.
So if you
You
could,
want to take it hard first, and then you
Yeah.
want to ease into it later.
yeah,
I see.
it's getting pounded and then having aftercare.
Based.
So if you could uncover my first bet, please, so I could read it.
Okay. I was
Sir.
looking for the pancake drop that I have of you singing the pancake song.
Oh, well.
Here you go.
So my long shot is Sign of Affection. We'll get a season 2 announcement by February 2025. I don't think it's happening.
Oh my god, I just made a comment about this earlier. You were all butthurt about it. And that was
I am
actually
butthurt
true.
about it. So
Yeah, that's not happening.
what are you doing, bro?
I'm just trying to manage 9 computers at once
Why
over
are
here.
you doing this?
Cut me some slack. Okay? Did I fuck something up?
Yeah.
Okay, I fucked something up. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go.
And you want to take that bet because this is not fucking happening.
I think Wormy did. He said no fucking way.
That's not happening. Like, it's not getting a season 2 announcement. So.
Didn't you just say what is the long shot? I
Yeah.
mean, you just said the romance animes never get a season 2.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's my long shot. It's like it's a 1090 there.
A 1090. Okay.
Yeah.
A 10 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 90.
An 8 to 1. I don't
Yeah.
know. Whatever. Nobody
Yeah,
wants that.
whatever.
Anybody want that bet? Wormy.
No,
Wormy
it makes me too
does.
sad.
It's too easy. I'll let you have this one.
Okay.
It
Oh,
makes me
shit.
too sad. It makes me too sad that likely it won't
He
happen.
was like, "Look, little girl, your dreams are crushed." Okay.
And then I don't
Okay.
remember what
Yeah.
this-
Yeah. Oh. See, it's not so easy to manage all this crap. I got 3 mouses in front of me.
And then my next one is, since we have MF Ghost already announced, the season 2 will get a better score on Mal than season 1 did.
What if that doesn't come out in time?
Yeah.
When is that coming out? It's got to be in 6 months. I'm looking it up. I mean, that's not a hard bet, by the way. I don't think that first season, although it was better than what Overtake.
Yeah, but it was like almost an 8.
Fuck Overtake, by the way. Oh, it says October. It's coming out. It's coming out next season.
Season 2 should almost always have a higher score than the first season.
Nuts.
Get off my dick. You
I
hiding a
think
futa?
that's true.
Huh?
When you and I are just out on the town, like, going to a bar, have a drink or two, do you tie your futa down your leg, or do you, like, wrap it around your waist?
No, I just let it hang out.
Left or
Jesus.
right? What?
Definitely to the left.
Okay.
And then my easy one is...
Wait a second. We didn't get done with this bet.
Oh, okay.
Take it easy, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Well, the first season has a 7.6. I mean, that's not horrible. It's no look back, okay? You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely not.
But I would say, yeah, I'll take that bet. For fucking sure. Yeah. I mean, the season 1 was so bland. I mean, I'd say the 7.6 is like the base. It's like the floor.
I agree.
Oh, you're saying you're saying it will be better.
Yes.
Oh, I agree with you. I don't want
Yeah.
that bet. I don't want that bet. I agree with you.
Where's Caroline when I need her?
She's hiding from the tentacles in this hentai we're about to review. Anybody want this bet?
No.
Nah.
I see nobody wants
See,
this bet.
nobody wants it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
And then my next one is
Oh.
Mitsugi will rip
Oh
his shirt
my
off at
God.
some point live on the podcast
Yeah.
within 6 months.
Oh yeah.
It is known to happen.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I feel like this is a give me, especially if I'm on the podcast more.
Well, I mean,
Because I will
okay.
just-
Okay, I gotta say
Stupid.
though, I have to withdraw from this bet because I could just do it right now and win the bet immediately. And by the way, I think like arguably every bet should be for Dairy Queen. I just think that's like the move.
No.
No. What could possibly be better?
Making somebody read a dojin.
Oh, that's true. That's gonna be pretty
Or
funny.
webtoon, yeah.
I hope it's the most demonic, like Queen Bee style, like Dojin of all time.
It's going to be about feet.
I will say, I don't have Dairy Queen by me either, so...
Oh,
I
do you
have
have a-
Brahms.
You have a
The
Sonic.
know what
fuck is
Brahms?
that?
There's someone
Yeah.
here.
Brahms?
What is that?
Brahms is an Oklahoma place like Dairy Queen. They have like a dairy section where you can buy, and it's ice cream and stuff. It's really
Is it
good.
concrete?
As a great
or is it
music-
only
it's a
shakes?
Great classical composer.
I don't know. I never eat ice cream very often.
That's a
But-
shame.
Mm.
Yeah.
For shame.
I do have a Sonic though,
I-
like right next to
I,
it.
that's,
okay,
that's
okay.
perfect. I will find the ice cream / concrete / whatever it is and send it to you.
Because I know I'm gonna win. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, I feel like you should have to buy me 2 ice creams then if you lose because you're so sure. Anybody want to take this bet that I will rip my shirt off at some point live on the podcast within 6 months? I stuck my dick on a
Is he,
wall.
like, is he actually gonna rip it in half, or like?
I could
No,
rip
he
this-
take it off like he
Just
do.
remove it, I guess. She doesn't know. I'll rip it off. I'll do it.
you know what? I'll take this bet. I don't think in the next 6 months he will.
Really? Okay.
Because
There you
with the new podcast format, he's gonna be on half as much.
It's more like a
third.
70%
That's-
as much.
Yeah. So, and then if he's about to do it, I can coax him out of it if I'm on. So, maybe a little bit, lowering the odds.
All right.
Okay. What would you like to bet?
I don't care. You can come up with anything.
Wow.
I'll pretty much accept anything, unless
Wow.
it's so absurd that I wouldn't.
Wow. I think if he wins, you have to show your feet on camera.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah. Just stick your feet up. Just stick your feet up to the webcam.
I'll do it.
Oh, there you go. It is done.
Okay. If you
then what? Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to
what
drop it.
happens
You
if I
have
lose?
beautiful
I'm
feet.
not showing my feet.
you gotta show them
Oh,
piggies.
you got to show those winkers.
Oh, God.
Okay.
My
this is a
feet
feet bet.
are
Feet for feet.
disgusting.
Feet
I
for
walk
feet.
for a living, so
Oh man.
Creamy mommy?
All right. Is that bet done? You got that, Lady
Yep.
Emery?
We're good. I got it.
All right. My softball is it's now Mitz's turn. My softball bet is We will have more than 4 isekai anime in the spring 2025 anime season. And I guess I'm gonna have to back that up to like the winter probably because that's this is gonna end before that, so spring is too far away.
That's just true though. There's that every season. So
You never know.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's happening.
isekai is slowly fading. Slowly fading. If I keep gaslighting you into thinking that, maybe you'll believe it.
you know what?
Slowly
Yeah,
fading
I'll
away.
if you up this to 6, I'll take the bet.
You're gonna make the bet harder for yourself and then take it?
No, there'll be. You said there will be more than 4. If you say
Yeah,
there
more
will
than
be
4.
more than 6,
Okay, so you're saying there'll be less than 6?
less than 6. Just a counter offer. I'm just throwing it out there for you.
I mean, less than 6 is an easier bet for you. So are you scared?
It is a little bit because I think 4 is guaranteed, but the 5 is the breaking point. I think 5 is like the teeter.
Oh, well, it's supposed to be a softball wormy. It's not supposed to be the middle bet. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
But there's 4 every season.
All right, I'll say 5. I'll go with 5. I'll change it to 5. Will you take 5?
I'll take 5.
Oh man, we got negotiations happening
That's what I'm talking
live
about right
here.
there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And I wanted to shout out the chat because it looks like some people are going to the betting degeneracy to bet on these bets as
Yeah,
well.
get your
so
asses
shout
over
the
there.
fuck out to our degenerates.
AAADiscord.com. It'll take you straight to the Discord. It's free and fun and friendly.
Also, we
Okay?
have a new listener watching for the first
fuck
time
yeah.
live. What the fuck's up?
Yeah.
See, this is a
The
bad episode
decrepit
for
penguin.
me to be on.
It's a good name.
I like it.
You want to bet more ice cream?
Yeah, I'm down. Ice cream's a good treat.
Another second ice cream on a different episode. All
How
right.
about you bet a burger?
Oh, you want like a burger with it?
Yeah,
Some Sonic?
Because then you guys can start building a meal here.
Yeah, you want a burger? I can send you a
I love
burger
it.
with the fries.
We'll
with
do
the ice cream.
burger this time. We can just build up a meal as we
Are
go
you
through.
are
here
you
because,
are you a burger guy?
Yeah, I like burgers.
Yeah, it's me too. Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
Okay,
All right,
burgers.
so if there are less than 5, then you will get a burger in addition to an ice cream. From
What
Sonic.
if it is 5?
It's a push then.
Is that
I
like-
mean, it's
Push,
a push.
okay.
Yeah, nobody
Okay,
wins.
so 5 is the push.
We're gonna parlay these. How about that?
All
Wait
right.
to write this up on the Discord later and be like, why did I write 5 push?
All right, the middle bet is Dragon Ball Daima, which is coming out I think next season. I gotta check on that. I'll pull that up here and look. I'm getting better at like going back and forth to the the internet here for people on Twitch. Dragon Ball Daima.
Gohan Trunks fan prefers to see our faces, I think, though.
Oh, for God's sake! You think I'm that beautiful that you just want to see my face? Boy, I'm not very good at this. Dragon Ball Daima will have a better score on my anime list than Dragon Ball Super. That's the bet. Dragon Ball Super, which came out amazingly almost 10 years ago at this point, has a 7.5 on my anime list, which is not great. And Dragon Ball Daima is not out yet. That's the bet.
I don't know
Ooh.
enough about Dragon Ball to take this one personally. Like I see.
Well, I
where
might.
you're
I
going,
might. I'm
but-
tempted.
Oh.
right. All right. I want to take this one just because I think it'll start high, but then it'll potentially go down because we're going back to young Goku. And I don't know how many people are going to like that. I know it's going to be like an honor to Akira Toriyama, but like, I don't know. I'm going to take it. I'm taking it.
Nobody liked that other one where Goku was a kid. So
Dragon Ball GT.
yeah. So I think that's pretty
Right.
safe.
Dragon Ball GT had a bit of a resurgence lately, actually, on the internet.
You know what I've been really into? Watching Vegeta edits on TikTok.
Oh, Vegeta's fucking base as shit.
Vegeta's daddy.
I mean, he loses every fight he ever was in, pretty much.
Such a daddy.
Except against, like, Dodoria. All right, so you're going to say that Dragon Ball Daima
Super is going to.
will
Yeah,
have...
I'm going to say Dragon Ball Super is going to be better than Daima.
Okay.
But within the 6 months. Like, we will count it out 6 months from now.
All right, and what do you want if you win the bet?
I personally want ice cream now.
Okay. All right. All right.
So I
well,
want ice cream. Freddy's is what I
Oh.
love and crave here. It's called
okay.
Freddy's.
It's all the same shit.
I
Um,
love Freddy's.
for
Freddy's steak
you?
burgers.
Oh, for me, it's all the same. See, I think Sonic is the best because they'll blend peanut butter in there and crap. It's But you get
Sonic
whatever
is pretty good.
you get whatever you want though in this world in this bet. So it's
Okay, but you, again, we'll go with continuing my theme. You can pick whatever hentai you want me to watch to review.
okay. There are some pretty fucked up ones.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, have you
And
ever
I will review it.
Have you ever seen Pigeon Blood? It's pretty rough.
Nope.
Pancake watched that.
Ugh.
That's the one where the girl screws the mask on. Okay.
Don't ruin it.
Okay. Have you seen that one, Wormy?
No, I have
You
not.
said you're such a sweet summer child.
We could all have a circle jerk to it.
I just might. All right. My long shot bet is that within 6 months, you'll see a real hockey anime at least announced. Real being actual sports, probably shonen. No, not a girls' hockey team. Fast, violent, and awesome. Think Kuroko or Major type sports. Like a real fucking sports anime, but hockey. Announced within 6 months. That's the long shot.
No fucking
Yeah,
way.
that's not happening. So
Really? I think there's a possibility. I don't
Oh!
For hockey?
There are rumors, I feel like, going around that maybe a hockey one is coming out. I don't know. I'm not taking this one. This one feels like it could happen.
I would
Especially
love
it's an
that.
announcement.
I would love that, but I feel that original anime that are for sports are not generally very good.
Somebody on that during the last Shark Tank had an excellent idea. It was about some guy that like rides the Zamboni, and I didn't know this, but like there's always like an emergency goalie in the crowd or something. Did you know this, Pancake? There's like if both the goalies get injured, there's always like a third person that's like basically in the stands.
Oh, I didn't know
And he
that.
was like that person and comes in and plays a shutout, and then he becomes like the starter. I thought that sounded like an amazing sports idea.
That sounds really cool.
I mean, whoever that was wrote it for you. But okay, so is anybody taking this?
I can take it because it's not happening. There's no hockey anime coming
Are
out.
we adding fries or a drink to this?
I could say either. I mean, it's a long shot bet, so you don't get a whole lot if you win. That's like, you know,
Yeah. Fries are cheap.
nothing is cheap in this world anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe in Oklahoma it's cheap. I'm not really sure, but
Nah, not
Get
really.
an extra dipping sauce.
all right. So is it fries?
Fries. I'll do fries.
You're basically getting like a combo meal at this point. All right, that was it from me. You had isekai anime, Dragon Ball Daima, hockey. Emery, you're up.
All right, let's go. You can reveal the first one. I went easy first. My bet is that if we're having the anime Oscars, which I'm hoping we do again.
We will.
Excellent. I think that anime of the year is going to Dan to Dan.
Is that the
Dan to Dan. Dan.
Which
I
one
will
is
take
that?
this bet against you just because I think it's still going to be Frieren. People have not forgotten Frieren.
What the hell is
Yeah.
Dan to Dan?
Dan to Dan. And this is for anime Oscars. This is for our AAA, not Crunchyroll.
No, I'm
So,
serious. What is Dan to Dan?
It
It's-
is an incoming.
Oh, it's not even out yet?
It's not even out yet. It's coming out in the fall. It is an amazing anime that's going to talk about aliens, yokai. There's gonna be
I like
fan
aliens.
service. Oh, it's beautifully animated. It's got an earworm of an opening that I
It's
love.
so good.
Dan to
Now,
Dan.
to,
Dan to
to
Dan.
anyone
It's-
who's looking up the opening,
There it
was
is.
leaked,
Dan
so
to Dan.
Yeah, it's Science Saru, by the way, so it's gonna look great and move
gorgeous.
great.
I was about to say the characters kind of look cool on the cover art.
And the guy who wrote this was Tatsuki Fujimoto's assistant, so he's just crazy too.
Oh,
Dan to
tight.
Dan. Dan
Now
to
we're
Dan.
listening to Wormy jerk off to Tatsuki again. Who would have thought?
It's so funny.
but,
Okay.
yeah. So that's my bet. Wormy's gonna take me up on it. It sounds like.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think it's gonna be Frieren.
There's
Still,
no fucking way it's going to be anything but Freyr. And that anime, I've never seen so many people simultaneously blow a load to an anime in my life.
I'm just saying this will have recency bias. It's going to be
Okay.
gorgeous.
no, it could.
just-
I
yeah.
think it might be one of mine too. Like it could
Mhm.
beat Frieren out for me just from what I know about it. So, but I think it's a
Okay.
good bet to take because Frieren is just so hyped and stuff, and people are
You
gonna
think
vote for it.
this is the easy bet?
I think it's an easy bet.
Yeah, I think it's
do.
gonna. I'll take this bet. Is Wormy, you taking this one? Did you already take it?
I'll let you take this one. I was
Okay.
gonna take it, but I'll let Mitz take it.
We already did an ice cream bet. You.
So
Okay.
do you want a burger now?
Oh. Oh yeah, we could add to it. Freddy's has burgers.
Steak burgers.
Freddy's does
Yeah.
have, yeah, they do have burgers, but instead I will take. Ooh. I want new anime merch. I want to like
Jeez.
amper up my thing. Yeah.
So much
so
like merchandise.
Mm-hmm. So like we'll bet we can keep it under 20, but we could each bet that we can bet like some sort of anime merch for our new spaces.
Why would
I
you?
like it.
New
Why would you want to like commit like merchandise suicide like this? Like you're not gonna win.
Ah.
It's definitely gonna be. It's definitely gonna be Freyren.
I don't know.
All
Might
right,
not be.
it is done.
And so if perfect, gotta get me some Dan to Dan merch in here.
Okay.
Yeah, then you can rub it in Mitz's face all the time, right?
Exactly. All right. For my next one, my medium
my
one.
cutesy
And
little
if you
mascot.
see, and for anyone who is one of our lovely AA members that gets the show notes, I included links on mine so that you can go see the trailer, go read the articles and stuff. So my medium one, I think for the Macy's Day Parade, the Goku float this year is going to feature a young son Goku. So
Wow.
Reason
That's
for this
interesting.
Ooh.
yeah, the reason for this being, it's the original. We have the passing of a great, great man. We have the new anime coming out. I think it's going to probably be
What a
young
thoughtful
Goku.
bet.
I like that. I
Yeah.
think you're
Yeah.
right. So I can't take that.
Does anybody actually give a shit about the Macy's Day Parade?
Some people might.
Do you personally give a shit?
I don't, but I did really laugh when Luffy's hat started to deflate.
Oh my gosh.
Macy's Day Parade. I may have watched that video on repeat a few times.
I didn't know that. That is funny though.
Yeah. Go and look. It's kind of funny.
I think Pancake was kind of sniffing at this bet right here. I don't know.
I can't take it because I agree. I think it will be Son
Oh.
Goku.
Jeez.
But I don't think it will be penis Son Goku. I see you, chat. You dirty, dirty chat.
Oh, penis questions? You think he's gonna have he's gonna have a little baby penis?
They
Mm.
love
Can't be big,
they
is it?
love the baby penis in chat.
Fucking Kira Toriyama loved baby Goku's penis. I mean, he was all about it. It's literally it's in like 400 pages of that manga. Everywhere you look, baby penis everywhere. It's true. We experimented with this. Don't make me play the drop.
I know.
God damn. I don't want this bet. I already have too many bets.
Yeah, I think this
All
one
right.
is possible to happen. So
Okay.
All
That's
right, here
fine.
comes the hard
Uh,
mode. Long shot.
So, for those who don't know, I am married to an attorney, so I think of legal things and crimes and things sometimes. And so I think Mappa Studio is going to get charged with a crime in the next 6 months. Just
Wow.
any crime. They're not going to be necessarily like found or anything where they're going to like do a fine or something, but I just feel like with all of those like working issues and problems and all of that drama there, I think they might be
I don't
found
think they're going to
guilty.
be.
Well, maybe not found guilty, but they might be charged with a crime.
I don't think they're going to be charged, but I think there's going to be a scandal.
Oh.
So I will take you up on that bet.
Wow.
Okay, scandal versus crime. I like it.
Oh shit, that drop played twice. I didn't know that. Oh well.
So what would you like to bet? We could swap manga.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's do a manga exchange.
Oh, you guys are so cute. It's unbelievable. The marriage, the waifu. This is the true waifu war right here. Me fighting for my waifu with Lady Emery. That's the waifu war, okay?
My wife, I'll fight you, and I will lose, Mitz, but I'll fight you.
Yeah, but I can't fight you. Your husband will be mad, and then he'll sue
he'll
me.
sue you.
He'll sue me. Yeah, he'll fight the way that a good American does, with litigation. There you go. There you go. All right, that was the end.
So, Lady Emery, will you read back our bets
Oh boy.
Oh,
that
my
we've
gosh.
taken, or
Yes,
what
okay.
we've got on the line?
I'm
Yeah,
scared.
so I will do my best with my really crappy notes, but I'll go back and listen if I need to. So for Wormy's easy bet, He and Mitz are agreeing to ice cream for the hard wormy bet. That's with me. We will do a webtoon or a dojin. For the easy bet, and this was for Pancake. It was wormy and Pancake. That was for feet. Feet for feet.
Feet
Yeah.
for feet.
For
Feet for feet.
Pigs for pigs.
Then we will skip on down. Mitz's bets. We've got for 5 isekai, or, well, not 5 isekai or less, so less than 5 isekai in the season. That is that's a Mitz win. And then Wormy, if there's any more than 5, that's a Mitz win. And that's for burgers. Good job, everyone.
There you go.
And then we have Mitsun. Oh, this was the which Dragon Ball Z is going to be more popular, I guess, or score better on Mal. And I will watch whatever hentai that Mitz comes up with. And if Mitz loses, he has to give me ice cream. All right. What else? Oh my gosh, we made so many bets today, guys. Okay, then there's also a Wormy and Mitz bet, and that was for fries. I have to look back on what that one was. I think that was your hard one. Oh,
Yeah.
the hockey anime.
The hockey anime.
Hockey anime.
That's a fucking freebie, honestly. Good lord.
I'll get some fries.
Yeah, I better get my own franchise if I win that bet. It's 100 to 1. I just want it so
and then-
badly.
And then for Dan to Dan will be the top anime of the year. Rerun keeps getting thrown around. We will be betting merch, $20 or less. And then for the hard bet.
Yeah.
Yes, mommy.
Pancake,
Kimochi.
Pancake and I will
Hi, Chata.
exchange a manga depending on who wins that, and that's if Map Studios is charged with a crime in the next 6 months.
All right.
That's all of them. That was so many. Many.
Get your booty to the Discord and make your bets. AAADiscord.com.
Get ready
feel
to
like
see
I'm in
Wormy's
half.
piggies.
Oh, yeah. I might have messed up on that one.
All right, Wormy, you ready to read the trivia?
Yeah, I'll read the trivia. Give me a second. In-show trivia question. In Gushing Over Magical Girls, Ariga Kiwi has how many stars?
Oh, jeez.
Come back after the break and find out.
Anime addicts, let's get right to it. It's time for your anime news. Getting us started off with some Classroom of the Elite news. In the Summer School Festival 2024 recently, it was announced that the light novel Classroom of the Elite is going to be getting a 4th anime season. The first 3 seasons came out in the summer of 2017, 2022, and in the winter of 2024. So quite a lot of content there to be enjoyed for the popular light novel. If you're a fan of Classroom of the Elite, look out because more is coming out. It doesn't look like the exact date has been announced in this article at least, but based on the release schedule of the prior seasons, it'll probably be at least 6 months to a year, I would guess, until you're going to get that next season. Next up, the manga Game Center Shoujo to Ibunka Koryu, or Cultural Exchange with Game Center Girl, very cute title with some exceptionally cute art, is going to be getting an anime adaptation as well. This was announced via the Twitter account for the creator of the manga. So, of course, Yasuhara, the creator, originally published a slice of life comedy manga as a one-shot in the Jump Giga under the same title in February of 2019, and it's been pretty popular. He's been posting the series on his X page or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. It's about an arcade employee who one day notices a small foreign girl struggling to win a stuffed toy called the Manly Koala from a crane game, because of course we all know those crane games are, well, they're rigged. 3 hours later, after finishing his shift, he sees the girl still wasting her money, decides to help and starts the 100 yen coin, and one skillful try wins the toy. So looks like some cute little romance, maybe comedy coming out. So very cute concept. If you're a fan of this type of content, look out for Cultural Exchange with Game Center Girl coming out pretty soon. Next up, in a gear shift here in the news, South Korea is continuing its intense efforts to curb piracy by raiding and shutting down the country's biggest illegal web novel distributor, which had about 2.5 million web novels on it. Korea.kr has reported that Ajitun, the biggest illegal distributor of web novels, was arrested and the site was shut down, along with its massive library of 2.509 million web novels and 750,000 webtoons that were also on the service. It looks like the police already pretty much knew about the operator of the site. He had previous convictions and was on a probation period at the time that this occurred. So it looks like also he was estimated to be making about $90,000 over 6 months through advertisements that were including legal gambling and prostitution. Not really sure it's worth going to jail over only $90,000 over 6 months, but there you have it. Next up, and in some sadder news, the Hunter x Hunter manga creator has been on indefinite hiatus for 2 years, and seems like longer than that, to be honest. However, last week, Shonen Jump Press program announced that the manga is going to make a long-awaited return in October 7th, which is just around the corner of this year, and some very sad stuff just about this guy's health. With the health issues making it hard to complete chapters, he says that he literally writes drafts while he sleeps. It's such a overall consuming thing for this guy, Togashi, that he literally writes while he's sleeping. I guess in an effort to be able to work without the pain that he's in. He says that one day he was sitting on the toilet and his back hurt, and that was when he got the idea to start writing drafts while he's sleeping. So pretty weird, but you got to do what you got to do. So sad news, but the big news is that Hunter x Hunter is coming back on October 7th. So if you're a fan, look out. There's more coming. This was me, Sugi, and this was your anime news break. And now time to get back to that sweet, sweet podcast. Every day, Pancake is abused, beaten, and neglected by being forced to go to work.
Don't make me go.
She's crying out for help. Her syrup, it's dry.
It's so dry.
Please go to aapodcast.com/join or Patreon and join the Anime Addicts with a monthly gift. Don't wait. For just 22 cents a day, you could help rescue a pancake from a life of doing things. Act now within the next 30 minutes, and you'll receive a welcome package of hentai episodes, hobby addicts, and after parties during which a pancake may appear. Given a second chance at life, Pancake may even appear on this very podcast thanks to you. So help make Pancake the Anime Addicts Anonymous sugar baby by going to aapodcast.com/join or Patreon right now.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
There is a pancake who needs you. You can say, I'm here to help. Never, never 止まらない Welcome back to the podcast. It's so funny, we discovered that the Most Dangerous Guy soundtrack is not copyrighted. Take that. He's too dangerous to be copyrighted, to be honest. Here it comes. Most dangerous. Dangerous. Most dangerous. In Gushing Over Magical Girls, Araga Kiwi has how many stars? I don't even know what that means.
It's the,
What the fuck?
It's the stars on them.
I was too busy watching them like assault each other. Is there other
Like show their
content?
level, like how powerful they are. It's their
it's
power,
the power
system.
level. Yeah.
Okay, well, it was 3. Okay, so. All right, it was 3. And hey, we got some most dangerous podcast supporters as well this last week. So I want to send a big thank you to Wispy Syrup. Fantastic name. A very fitting name for Pancake, actually, with the
Yeah.
syrup. Yeah.
Hey, Wispy Syrup. Thanks for joining.
pour
You're
it all
real
over me.
sexy.
Alan Frederick, and I hope I pronounced his name right, Janelle Spinazzola.
I wish my last name was that fucking cool.
All right. Well, thank you guys for supporting the podcast. We have a lot of other supporters as well. So all of you, thank you for continuing to support us. Without you, this podcast would not exist. I guarantee it. So, and that's been like that for a long time. So,
We just want to start recognizing our supporters on the podcast.
well, everyone likes to get a little love. You know what I'm saying?
Love you a long time.
Yeah, me love you long time. Tubuku. Yeah, that's right. This one right here is a 100% Alabama black snake. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's time for mailbags.
It's time for an almighty anime mailbag. Anime. Anime. Anime.
Mailbag bag. Why are we reading mailbags from Raggedy Doctor? I don't. He'll be with us shortly.
See, my idea is to make Raggedy rapid fire answer all of the mailbags he has sent in.
Because he sends in so many.
Yes.
So many.
That would be such a good topic.
Well, he
Just
submitted
make
about
him go.
400 of them, so we're gonna be here a while. All right, I'll read
Rapid
it.
fire.
Hey, AAA hosts, time for a serious question. Which anime character has the best booty? Who is the most bootylicious babe or boy? Whose posterior is superior? Whose gluteus is maximus? Whose cheeks make you weak? Who's got the most junk in the trunk? No more stalling. It's time to get down with the thickness. All right.
Wah.
Wow. It's got to be Luffy in honor of Raggedy Doctor. He's built like a pipe cleaner, and but deep down, his pants are just tight.
He could probably blow his ass up, though.
Maybe he could.
Good. Yeah, he's got.
Why doesn't he?
He's got a gear for that. He's got a gear for that.
That's really my answer because Pancake took mine. Pancake, why don't you go ahead on that note?
All them sexy JoJo boys, especially the Pillarmen.
Oh, the Pillar Man. Ugh.
They got such built
Yeah.
gluteus maximuses.
I still
Ooh.
think JoJo Part 2 is the best. But that's just me. It's just, I don't know, the... come on, Stroheim. Come on, you gotta give me a fucking break. He's so good. All right, who's up? Lady Emery?
Yeah, I'll go next. Okay. So I thought about this because obviously we got to mention the Keijo girls. I mean,
Of course.
they've got they got booties for days.
That's the
days,
whole
and-
point of the anime.
Exactly
Basically,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, but like the winning waifu it's got to be 2B. Have you seen 2B walk?
Dude,
She got butt. She got
She-
a real nice butt.
she has got thighs and ass for days. She
Oh.
is cheeked up to the gods.
There we go, on the Twitch. There's that sweet booty right there. How do you
So
like
cheeked
that?
up
God
that you
damn.
can buy a
Look at this,
desk
look at this
mat
one.
that is her ass.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Just amazing.
Oh, this is
So-
mature content.
Mature content.
Yes. Yes. Is this mature content? Yes, I'm over 18. I factually am. Is this one of 2B walking? Oh, yeah.
Look at that
the
butt
sweet
fold.
booty. Oh, come on. Will you just load? Oh, I know she walks. This is a GIF. You're ruining it. It's even good when she's not walking.
Oh, you forgot Roxanne, Gohan Trunks fan says.
Who the hell's Roxanne? Oh, Roxanne.
You're-
Yeah,
you're
that's true.
Roxanne.
That's fucking
she's
true.
Thick. She's thicker
That-
than a snicker.
Yeah, that's true. I have a drop of Roxanne somewhere in here because I have the entire ASMR of Roxanne. So I would change it back to us, but right now I'm showing 2B's ass, and I don't think anybody really cares about
You're gonna
me.
get flagged on.
No, I'm not. Flag me for what? Fuck off. Flag me for what?
18 plus content.
Oh, please. It's just her ass.
At least we're not
Twitch
doing
needs to grow some
ASMR.
balls. Twitch, you have no balls. You guys are a bunch of pussies.
If we
A
were in
lot
a
of
hot
butts.
tub, we could show the butt.
If I was in a hot tub right now, I'd be stark ass naked, and it wouldn't even matter who was there. So, That's just a fact. One
and-
day we're going to have all the hosts to our house. There's going to be a hot tub, and I will be fucking naked. And it won't matter what you say or do. That's just how it's going to be. But you're all still going to be invited, okay? There you go. Who the hell? Emery, I'm sorry. Please continue.
Yeah, be sorry.
Oh, no worries.
I'm in striking distance.
I'm just going to look at 2B's ass.
For my husbando, it is going to be Victor from Yuri on Ice. He got good. He got good butt. Victor. So,
Good cheeks.
Well, he
That
does
was a
ice.
Russian
He does
butt.
ice skate. So
those were my picks. And he's an athlete. Gotta enjoy
Yeah.
that.
Oh my god.
look at that one.
She has no vagina though.
What? Just pulling up pictures of 2. Oh my god! I still got to play Stellar Blade and the Near Replicant. So much Android girl ass. Oh, what? Look at this one.
Oh my god.
All right, this is for you on the Twitch. Look at this.
Why?
I mean, that's just how things are. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. Here's this meme. This thing, when she walks, it's better. I don't know why it won't load like that, but this is pretty good. Oh, here's one. These are just fan arts now.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I'm sorry. This is the internet, people, and Twitch can't do a goddamn thing about it. Fuck you. All right.
That was
Wormy?
mine. Those are my picks.
Wormy.
Worms.
I'd hate to stick with Emery. I wanted to come up with my own unique thing, but 2B is
Oh,
all that
more
came to
2B
me.
pictures. Well, here we go.
No,
back to
not
Worm.
again.
Oh, 2B big butt mod. Look at this. You can actually make her ass bigger
Why?
with the butt mod, as if she needed this. Look at this.
Dude, just imagine that setting on your face.
You would die.
Yeah.
A
Suffocation.
good death. No,
No
breathing.
breathing.
There it is. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my
Look at her butt cheeks. Look at this butt cheeks. This is butt cheek action.
She is so cheeked up. And look at poor. Look at him. He has no ass.
Yeah. Yeah, give some of that ass to 9S. He's struggling over
Poor
here.
little 9S. I
God,
love him so much.
How does he? Whoops, I fucked up the video. How does he even fucking walk? Good lord. Yeah, take that, Twitch. How you like that? You got nothing. Yeah. Yeah, you guys got nothing. You're weak. You're weak sauce. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the internet is so like perverted.
Oh my god.
I don't even have to like. I can just show clips of YouTube, which I think is totally legit. You can't do anything about it because I don't know. You're all probably owned by the same people anyway. Oh my god! But nothing could be more perverted than gushing over magical girls, which is a hentai, basically. I'm gonna call it a hentai.
It's definitely hentai adjacent.
I mean, come on.
It's close enough. It doesn't really matter. Like, people who don't know anime and are like, that's hentai. Yeah, so it's hentai.
Right.
So is gushing more hentai than that dungeon anime with Roxanne in it? Which one's more hentai?
I think the hentai. The whatever the fuck the dungeon show was called. That one is
Harem and the Labyrinth.
Yeah, the Harem and the
sorry,
Labyrinth.
not a dungeon, labyrinth.
Well, see, that's why I
Shame
couldn't
on
figure it out. If you
me.
had just called it a labyrinth, I would have had it. There's actual like full on like blowjobs and stuff happening in that. So obviously this review is rated R. I mean this anime has straight tentacle rape in it. I mean it's like, I don't know what to tell you.
I think you should just go ahead and play the spoiler drop because there's not really anything.
No. We have a process here. Okay?
I understand.
I know you're all excited. It's your first episode, but
No, it's not my first episode. This ain't my first rodeo. I'm just saying, we're already talking about la porn and latinical rape. Like, we're already past spoilers.
All right, well, I got to give the listeners their credit because this was a listener passed anime from winter of 2024. So we're really late. This ended like 5 months ago. But listeners, a rare W for you. Normally you pick a bunch of like rom-com trash, and I'm always unhappy about it. But this one was a win for you. I'm sure you picked this one because you wanted to make Caroline suffer, but I rescued her because this is off the fucking hook. This shit's abnormal. I don't know what to say about it. It's on High Dive, although I watched it on the Pirate Bay because fuck High Dive. We all know how I feel. Hiiragi Utena is a major fangirl of magical girls protecting her city, and then she becomes one herself, but she's a bad magical girl. And she's a bad girl. She's been bad. And oddly enough, she shows her love of the magical girls by continually sexually assaulting them and helping them discover that they're also perverts. I don't know. That's pretty much the. Am I missing anything? Did I miss anything there? Anything?
No.
Seems pretty
Nah,
like.
I mean,
The plot is thin on this one.
yeah,
Very
about
thin.
like the floss that you use for your teeth. That's about how thick this plot is.
I thought you were gonna say like as thick as one of their bikini strings.
Yeah, or that.
All right, so I'm gonna play the spoiler drop.
Spoilers are
wow.
coming.
I thought you had a process to this.
Well, we do, and we went through the process. Okay, smart ass. So the first thing I want to ask you guys is, starting with Lady Emery, what was the most absurd sexual? Because we all watched the uncensored version. I think that was predominantly
Right.
what was available. I don't even know where you'd go to get the censored version, and I don't know why you'd bother if there is a censored version. I don't know, but what was the most like? What was the moment where you were like, "Oh my fucking god!" Like the most in this?
It's got to be the baby scene. I don't know what it is with Japan right now in
Yeah.
their love of babies. I don't know if it's like I'm overworked, I need to be on time and everything else, that I just want to be a widow baby and have somebody change me, and that's my kink. Just not my thing.
ABDL.
ABDL. is weird.
ABDL, Emery.
I'm right there with you.
That's right.
That was the
Adult
part,
baby diaper lover. Come on, you got to get in there.
and
That's
the
right.
part where she was like a little baby, it didn't bother me as much.
Was it this part?
You know, I was surrounded by the
Oh, I
song.
cut the clip off. I'll play it again.
Oh no. Oh. Ugh, the suckling.
Yeah.
The
So
noises.
I had my best friend over and I made her watch that episode with her boyfriend, and
Why?
we were all like, "This is fine. This
because
is
we're a
fine.
party, that's why.
This is fine." And then when she turns back from the baby and they're showing you as like a teenager, that's when I was like, "This is real uncomfortable."
And then she pisses herself because she likes it. Yeah, that was the best part.
The fact that she
Yeah.
was when she was pushing on her stomach to make her pee, I was like, "This is not all right."
I thought she was gonna burp
Nope.
her. I'm just glad she didn't shit herself. I was like, I
It's
pooped
true.
my
Oh,
diaper.
bro.
I mean, that would have been worse.
At least I didn't show the diaper getting wet.
True.
There was,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. All right, Wormy, how about for you? What was the moment?
It was probably immediately, but I was like, oh, this is just built different. This is just straight up porn on my screen that I'm watching. But when I think that's like episode 3 with the baby scene, I was like, they're not scared to go anywhere. We're going to hit every kink that we possibly can in this show. I was a little bit dissatisfied we didn't get feet. I don't remember
That's
a big
true.
feet scene.
I didn't see any feet.
Pretty early on though was when the plant monster was holding them up so she could spank them. That was pretty good.
I like the spanking stuff is pretty good.
Oh,
not gonna
you
lie.
Spanking's
like?
not bad.
Okay, wait a second. He likes it.
お尻出してもらえますかえはえいや何をやめやってしまった自分の手で魔法少女をなんでこんなことになったんだろうこれって現実悪い夢
Okay, there you go. That was just for you. Oh, you didn't think I wouldn't come prepared? What else does he have? Oh my god. Where are we going?
I feel like we're
Shit,
just walking
worried
into
now.
landmines.
Yep.
Like,
Pancake, how about for you?
It was the baby scene. It was the baby scene.
The baby scene.
Like, there's just something about a child playing with an older child and then the child peeing on themselves and having the other child change them.
For me, it was probably the scene where the green magical girl, whatever Aqua, what is her name?
Yui? Wait, oh no, the magical girl.
Yeah.
Kiwi's the other, on the villain side.
Azul.
Azul.
Oh,
I don't know.
Azul, yeah.
When she finally breaks her, like on episode 10 or something, and she's like, she gets put up on like the pleasure horse with
Oh, the panda pleasure horse.
yeah, the panda pleasure horse, and then she's like you know, she just breaks her mind essentially. It's the mind breaking that's so like hard to watch, I think, because she's just like she's going straight, like she's going into subspace as like a sub basically, and she just like starts like licking her feet and stuff, and then to me that was a very intense scene. I was like, this is like this, we just watched someone like mentally break, like collapse. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
So let's go back a second. So now that we've covered that, that's very important to ask. Emery, what were your thoughts going into this? Did you have any expectations for this anime before you started watching it?
I thought it was going to be like Harem in a Labyrinth. I thought it was going to be maybe like Prison School a little bit, but man, I don't know. It was more like Prison School than I guess I realized. It I don't want to say exceeded my expectations, but it did something to them. Not what I was prepared for.
Does Prison School go this far? I mean, I wasn't aware that it did.
I don't think it goes this far. It's just more detailed. Like
Okay.
it's more prettily drawn, I guess, is the best way I could describe it. But this one gets into some kinks that I didn't really want to get into.
Wormy, how about you? What were your expectations?
Going into this, I expected it to be more tame. Like, I didn't expect it to be so extreme. I expected, the little bit of ecchi, maybe a little bit of boobs here, there. But it went straight down Kink City so fast, I got whiplash. I was like, where are we going? We're going to have this type of show. Which, I liked it because it kept it interesting. I don't think I could have watched 12 episodes or 13 episodes of just boobs. Like, I can see boobs walking outside right now.
There were a lot of nips in this.
This was just a Shinkansen of kink.
Oh wow! You gonna coin that phrase? Shinkansen of kink?
Yeah, like just full send all of them.
Not the Limited Express, the full on Shinkansen.
Yeah, it was the Shinkansen, just
Okay.
super fast, ramped up, barely stopped, craziness.
Okay.
And my expectation was it was just gonna be trash ecchi with little girls. I didn't think it was gonna go this far. It exceeded my expectations in the not good way.
Okay. I had watched 5 episodes of this before this week, and I knew exactly what to expect. I know how these shows are. I knew it was going to be like Bastard, where it kind of starts off tame, and by the end, things are just totally nuts. Although I do think it kind of peaked and dropped and peaked and dropped, because the baby episode was pretty rough. The beach episode at the end was pretty wild. I mean, that was the closest I think this got to hentai, was in episode 13. Yeah, overall, I think I knew what I was watching. So, but I normally don't. I try not to, as I say. But this was one of my impressions, so I knew what it was.
See, I think Bastard is more palatable, and it's
100%.
like my show. But this was
No, I mean
Bastard has like a plot.
No, I mean like
moving it
I just mean
along.
how Bastard started off like somewhat sane, and by the end he's like crying about his penis missing and stuff like that. It's just it escalated as it went, and I feel like I expected that for this one. Okay, we'll go in the same order. Lady Emery, would you recommend Gushing over Magical Girls?
Are you looking for a Yuri hentai? Sure, go watch it. Are you like just curious what this is about? Go watch it. But like a newbie? No, don't touch this. Please go watch something safe. Go watch Naruto. Go watch One Piece. Something easy. Even like a normal anime viewer, I'd probably tell them to skip it. If you wanted something that was interested in like this level of kinkiness, I just think you should go watch a hentai. I don't think you need this, but that's just me. Not my.
I'm going to be recommending you some hentai here pretty soon after those bets. So you just
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty looking forward to my ice cream, so we'll see.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wormy.
So, to my average coworker who only watches shonen anime, most definitely not. I will not even bring this up. to my weeb friends I talk to in Discord about stuff. Most definitely. We might even watch some stuff together. But if you know what you're getting into and you've watched a few ecchi shows, try it. Probably will like it. If you do not like ecchi, you do not like hentai, you want pure action shonen, don't watch it. So, I'd say, just give it a shot if you like boobs and ecchi.
She of blueberry compote.
So, I would not recommend this to the average anime viewer. However, for you freaks out there, this may be a recommendation. However, this is not one that you can sit down and watch in one shot because it just gets very samey after a while, and you're just like, okay, they're doing weird freaky shit on the TV again. Pope?
I think I'd recommend it, honestly.
What? To who? Who are you recommending this to?
Look, these
Your
people.
coworker?
These people that like watch anime that have a title like this and don't expect it to be. I mean, you know by the opening video that it's hentai, basically. I mean, doesn't the one girl have her tits out basically being the opening? I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this anime is respectable for having balls and going places that other shows don't go. And it wasn't the same thing that I've seen 500 times. So I actually thought this anime was pretty fun. I don't think I'd recommend it to like a child, but and I don't think I'd recommend it at work because I like being employed. But I mean, there are people that, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but more people watch hentai than anime, and this is going to be up the alley for a lot of people. So yeah, I mean, especially for a very specific type of person, I would recommend this. There are people I wouldn't recommend it to, but yeah, I'd say it's recommendable. There are people I could suggest this for. I think the shock value is tremendous. So where do we go from here with this? I don't think this show really had a very depth of plot line, as we'll say.
Yeah, there's.
Well, I want to.
There's some
go ahead,
topics
Pancake.
that Emery has, but I don't think there's a whole lot to the anime itself. It's just magical girls versus anti-magical girls, and they fuck each other.
Well, it's a great parody on the genre. You know, I mean,
True.
I think that it's definitely commendable for looking at the genre from a different lens. And we complain a lot about anime being a lot of the same stuff all the time, but this was actually something unique. I don't know if it managed to keep its novelty for the full season, but I certainly think that for what it's trying to do, a lot like the Harem Labyrinth anime, like there aren't that many shows like this. You'd really have to just look at straight like hentai to get another magical girl show with sex in it. But even those shows are mostly like magical girls that'll fight like a monster that's attacking the city, and then of course it's like got tentacles and it grabs them up, and then, you know, you have the sex scene. This was actually like magical girls fighting other magical girls. It was very different than even those shows. So in a certain way, I would almost say that, at least to my knowledge of anime, there aren't any other shows like this. So I think the novelty was really good. I do wish it had a little more. I think it needed to have more of a story to keep it going, and I really thought that by the end of the show, see, anime is often like, oh, well, the first 2 episodes has the story, and then we fuck around for 9 episodes, and when we get to the end, we finish the plot line, and the plot line's really about 4 episodes, right? This show never returned to the plot line really. It never developed anything more than what I think it was the whole time, and I was a little disappointed by that. But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much my thought on the story. You have a lot of stuff here written though, Emery. I think we should go through it because you took the time to write it.
Well, I think we've already hit it, or we were kind of debating it even before the podcast started. I still think this is a hentai. I think.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, well, I know
don't think
Wormy.
it is,
Wormy,
but-
you were disagreeing with me.
Why is this not a hentai, Wormy?
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, it goes crazy places for anime, but it teeters so close to that line, I don't think it crosses it to be a hentai. Like, if it showed the genitalia, that's when it crosses like hentai for me, even if it's censored, because they have to censor it in Japan. And it just doesn't in this. Like, you see tentacles do stuff, and like the last episode was crazy, and that's like was pushing it to that point for me.
She almost went
But-
airtight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What was missing? The ears? Like
No, the
booty hole.
the booty hole, the butthole, as they say.
Butthole.
The butthole.
Yeah, but like, it leans closer to ecchi anime than it does straight hentai for me, like High School DxD, in a sense. Have you guys seen that?
I have not.
Or like-
I've seen Moto Toraburu.
Yeah, it leans closer to like To Love Ru or Sister of a Testament New Devil. Like those types of shows where it like shows stuff, you get situations where the girl kind of gets raped and like with tentacles and stuff, but like they got like not really a plot line that goes throughout the whole show, and you're gonna get bored by episode 6 and you're like, man, if this was a movie that was an hour and a half, it'd be great. That's how I always see these types of shows. But
Yeah.
So I'm not ashamed to tell you that I've seen a lot of hentai. Probably over 200 of them, honestly. I mean, and I've been doing hentai episodes since I was 25 years old or something. And I've seen a lot of hentai that don't show genitalia. So I'm not sure that's a strong enough argument. I respect the argument. It's a reasonable place to start. But there are definitely some shows that they don't necessarily feel the need to, like, you know, to go there. I mean, there's some, like, ones that are clearly meant for girls. Like, there's a lot more story and, like, hunky men and a lot less, like, just shadowy figures.
Penetration.
Shadowy figures banging helpless girls, which I think is definitely for the guys.
Penis shots going in and out.
Rifling very quickly. Yes. Probing in the dark. Yes.
Christ.
What?
What?
Did you know what we watched yesterday?
I saw a beautiful story about magical girls fighting bad guys.
Oh.
Is that what you saw? I question that.
Yeah.
No, I saw a high schooler piss her pants.
And like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Anyway, I think it's a
Anyway,
hentai. You know, everybody will have a different opinion. I thought the last one we did was a hentai. I can't even remember what it was. There was some show that we covered recently that was also pretty perverted, and I thought that was a hentai also. But no one else agreed. Oh, Wicked City. Wicked City, holy crap. I mean, come on. Wicked City had... oh, man, I don't know. Wicked City or this. I mean, Wicked City has an aggressive tentacle scene in it. I mean... Like, with like, the inside the throat view. And stuff like that. I mean, it's...
that is wild. I also don't count Wicked City as a hentai, though. So
I just don't. Yeah, I mean,
It's
no
so
one. I
close.
was the only one that thought that, but I mean, yeah, with that tentacle scene towards the end of it, I don't know how. That's a tough
yeah,
argument.
I
too.
think Gushing's closer to a hentai than Wicked City.
Wow.
Like I could see the
Really?
argument for
Interesting.
Gushing. Yeah.
You want to continue, Lady Emery here?
Yeah, no, then we were talking about censorship, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I understand that from what Wormy's saying, in Japan, things need to be censored, but like, why are you giving us two different versions of the video? Just have it be what it's going to be. Like, I pulled up an episode, stuck both videos next to each other, push play. I didn't see a difference. Like, but they had that available. So
Do you
I was
want to
just
know
gonna see.
why?
I do want to know why.
Money.
Teach me,
They
Wormy.
sell the Blu-rays. Uncensored Blu-ray makes money. This is why this sells more than the average anime. And it makes money. So
Wow. I feel like
Easy.
that was an easy answer.
it came with a figure too. You buy the first volume, which was like the first 2 or 3 episodes. You got a figure of Utena. So
So, shown on the Twitch here. Censorship in Japan has taken, this is from Wikipedia, taken on many forms throughout the history of the country. While Article 21 of the Constitution of Japan guarantees freedom of expression, Article 175 of the Criminal Code of Japan states that effective censorship of obscene content does exist, but recently interpretations mean that all pornography must be at least partly censored, and that's why you see like
Black bars
porn that have
on-
like a big like dick and then this one tiny black line across it.
Well, they do the same thing in like literature too, because you
Yeah.
can't show a full-on vagina or penis.
I think
it's
stupid.
actually why tentacles became popular, because you can have a tentacle that looks like a penis, but
It's
you
true.
can't have a penis. So,
That looks like a penis.
Evidently not.
Could you have a penis that looks like a balloon
tentacle?
animal?
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, the Futanaris aren't censored either.
Because
Yeah.
it's not a
really
real piece of
yeah.
genitalia, I guess.
And if you go back into hentai like 20 years, that stuff is pretty much visible. They don't even censor it until like the last 10 years or 15 years or so.
There was that one artist, and she made art of her labias, and I'm pretty sure she got in like went to jail over that.
Why?
She made like a canoe that looked like
What?
her vagina. Yeah, look it up.
Oh my god!
wild.
What the fuck? Labia canoe.
I'd ride in it.
I bet you would.
I'm sure you would.
Oh man. What else you got, Lady Emery?
Yeah. So, do you think this is meant for women? Like, I feel like yuri hentai is like often softer for audiences, and like
No.
that's
This
like
is-
It's for guys.
It's
I think.
guys.
I think this is male because I feel that in general, women, we like to be wined and dined and then penetrated, whereas the men are like, just get me to the penetration, please. And
just
that's
skip
what
the
this.
plot. Let's go.
Yeah, like this, and I feel like this anime was very much that. I don't think this was written for women at all. I think this was written for freaky men that like babies.
So
Oh, God damn.
this doesn't really go for hentai, but like yuri manga. Somebody told me this and it's always stuck with me. A quick way to tell if it's meant for women or men is if the two girls on the cover are looking at each other or looking out at the person reading it. If they're looking out, it's meant for men because it's going to be more that direction. And I kind of looked at the manga like that and I'm like, it's pretty much true like 90% of the time, I think. Just, you know, the male gaze and like meant for a man to like do stuff and like, oh, this is how women are, and this is just not how women are. So yeah.
No, I never thought about that, but I think
interesting.
that is interesting. That's
It's like the psychology of consumerism or something.
yeah.
Emery, you have a lot of notes here. You want to continue with this? You have theories and all
I
this
can.
other shit written? Yeah.
Okay, so hear me out, and this is where like I would love for anyone to jump on the Discord, prove this, or back it up, however you want. So my theory is I still think that some yuri hentai is meant for women, just for that soft angle. I think everyone had a good point. Like if it's not whining and dining, if it's just straight to the sex, yeah, that's for the male gaze. But like there's this theory that yaoi is made for women, and they're the primary consumer of it because they
I believe
are
that's
seeing
true.
them. Yeah, and like the theory is it's because they're seeing the man and they're like, oh, I want him, but I can't have him literally. But I don't want any other woman to have him,
Yep.
whether in the comic or and so they want another man to
Fill that role.
Yes, so that way that it still is unattainable, and that's
You know
I've
what's-
just always been like,
You know what's interesting that you say that? Men have a very easy time superimposing themselves on a different man in hentai and in porn, whereas women, we don't. So, like, men are fine with doing the self-insert anime where it's a male and a female character, and it's just the black-haired protagonist. They can insert themselves on top of that. Whereas females, we're going to connect with the female character and just kind of forget about the man.
See,
That's
I
fair.
think the whole like I can't have him, but no one else can either thing is the same reason why in most of the rom-coms the man and the woman never really hook up, because the guy is reading and if the male reader wants the girl, like Marin, right? But the guy Gojo will never really get Marin, because the minute he does, she's the same as one of those pop stars that has a boyfriend. It's like it ruins it for all the readers because now she's with somebody else. That's how I think about that.
Well, but look at like the Labyrinth show. He's so bland that you're able to superimpose yourself on
Well,
top
that's
of
for
him,
sure. There
and
is
then you
stuff
get
like that,
all
too.
of the women.
The self-insert
yourself.
stuff.
Yeah, I think men are better at self-inserting than women are.
We're definitely good at inserting. There's no doubt about that.
Well, maybe that's why you're better at self-inserting.
And yeah, self-inserting too. I mean, yeah, that's definitely we're capable of this. It's true. Wow,
That's deep.
we're beyond hope. Yeah, just be honest. At least I'm aware of that. What else?
those are the things that I kind of wanted to talk about. I know it's kind of talking around the story, that is paper thin. But like, I just
Well, it's
those were
important.
the things. Yeah, and that was what was coming to mind when I was seeing this. Of like, well, who is this for? And so again,
Men.
glad to.
Penis owners.
As far as the anime, getting back to the show, like I thought the animation was pretty poor.
Piss poor.
There was a part where I joked about how they were in like a department store or something, and I pointed out how there were like 9 people in the foreground, and not one of them was moving at all. And that's just the hallmark of a badly animated show. Like if it was animated well, the main characters that were talking or moving, they would move, but then the background would move as well. But they obviously just didn't have the money to make that happen.
I think my favorite one of those still frames was that shocked woman in the background that was shocked for like a whole minute and a half
I didn't
straight.
even catch
Her
that.
mouth was wide open, and she was just in the background like mouth open, blank
Someone's
stare.
gonna put something in that mouth if you leave that thing hanging open.
Oh, I know. I live with you.
Okay.
Don't open the door if you don't want me to walk in.
I'm not sure what that meant, but okay. But I did like the character designs of the magical girls. I mean, we got them on the TV here in the background, but Pancake's mic's blocking it. But they're all very cute. I think it's interesting that they all have like a different personality and like a different. What was the red one? The red one liked to be, well, she had the baby kink, and then the green haired girl, she
likes abuse.
She had to be abused.
She
basically.
likes to be tied up though, specifically like tied up
Yeah.
and blindfolded. So
You know
sensory
what's-
deprivation.
What was the blonde girl's thing though? What was the yellow sailor scout?
Did
whatever
it
type of
go
girl?
into her stuff? She was just angry.
Yeah,
so
she was just.
Know.
I was about to say just anger.
So she didn't have a she didn't have a thing. Okay.
I thought it was so funny that the blue girl was also a shrine maiden, and she was really into like being tortured and spanked. I thought that dichotomy was really funny.
Wish that were me for real.
For real.
But yeah, the character designs are probably my favorite part of it. They're just so fun, I think. I actually laughed at the show during moments, like, especially during the last episode, since it's kind of a parody. Like, the opening started playing, and then the small magical girl came in and it quit playing, and she picked up everybody, and then she left. Then it started playing again, and I'm like, that's funny. I laughed, but I have a weird sense of humor for stuff.
I thought the main girl's design was really good. I mean, here's a good picture of her, Pancake. If you look at it, I mean, she's got like the star pasties on her nips, and then she's got like the black corset with the wings, down on her hips, and
You just like devil girls though.
well, I don't think she's particularly attractive. I honestly, like, it's not doing much for me, but I think her design is interesting. Like, you're not gonna find too many other characters looking like that.
The designs were unique. Like Kiwi's design, I was not expecting a Lolita style character with big bazungas. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? Like suddenly I was like, oh, you actually have boobs. That's not what I was ready for. But yeah, the rest of the animation pretty bland.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but
Yeah.
scenes like this though, like Jesus, I got it up on the Twitch, like he just the redheaded girl's just being held by the plant monster while she just beats her with the. It was funny watching Utena, I guess, whatever the fuck her like bad name is. I can't remember, but
Brassier or something?
yeah, watching her discover all of her like kinks and stuff as the show went on, where she would surprise herself. It's like, oh, like she hits the flower with her wand and it makes this demonic flower, right? And then she's like, and then it grabs them up and she suddenly realizes that she likes it, and she's kind of learning as she goes that she likes this or likes that and didn't really know up until then. But I thought that was kind of fun. She's a fucking crazy ass character. She got crazier as she went on.
Oh yeah, 100%. She unlocked her kink.
Yeah, she went Super Saiyan for kinkiness. Oh, that's a nude photo right there. I can't show that. Well, a lot of nudity in this. What other talking points do you guys have?
If you like trash, I guess then you'll like this show. Like you like watching Too Hot to Handle, Love Island. Like I will say that, like, if you like trash TV and you're looking for a trash anime, this does kind of fit under there. I think it still
Yeah.
is more of a hentai again than an actual anime, but like that's what I'll say about it is it knows what it is.
Yeah, for me, it just after a couple episodes, I was like, okay, samey, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once they get you past the baby.
Yeah, once you're past the baby, you're just like, okay.
Yeah, that was the baby. Honestly, you know, I called out the other scene where the girl gets like broken, but the baby scene was pretty much one that I think most people are going to talk about. Probably that's the one that's as far away from normal as I think it gets as far as kinks and stuff.
It's because that baby scene is the reason I kept watching it, and then I dropped it after 10 episodes. I'm like, it's not gonna hit those heights again. But I finished it for the podcast, and I'm like, it wasn't bad.
What a guy! What a guy! What else? Emery, you have a lot of stuff written. I want to make sure we get to it.
Oh no, like I think we're hitting all of it. It's just like we talked about. Like I think the only other thing is consent. I know that consent isn't sexy, but like even in this show, they were like, nope, I'm just gonna get in there and you're gonna like it eventually. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
I guess consent is not a thing in this world.
It very much had the. Here's the scene where she breaks her, and the girl, she's like disgusted by her. Yeah, and the it very much has the hentai trope of like, I'm gonna go ahead and like do this to you, and then somehow they end up liking it like pretty soon after, you know. So for most of these girls, the redheaded girl, you can tell she was enjoying being tickled, like stuff like that. Like it was pretty obvious. I'm ready to score it. We don't need to sit here and drone on and on about it. There wasn't that much to it. Unless you guys have something else you want to talk about.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Good.
All right, we're gonna go with Emery again. Same rotation.
All right. Well, I'm going to give this 2 stars on my boobies out of 5, and that is because it did do something different. Like, I don't want to like completely hate on it. It did try something different. It was a parody of the magical girl trope, but like it just, like Pancake was saying, it got so samey after a while. The animation was just not great all the times, but the character designs were unique, and it's trash for trash sake. So 2 out of 5.
Wormy?
Oh. So I was originally going to give this a 2. That's what I had in my mind. And I was going to use the same like stars as Emery used until I watched the last 2 episodes, and it went up a little bit in my mind. So 2.5 piss-filled diapers.
You
out of
took
5.
mine,
Oh.
motherfucker.
Oh no. But
All right,
2.5.
Pancake?
This anime, shock value fine. If you're a freak, you might like it. Check it out. But I'm gonna give it 2 whipping crops out of 5.
All right. I'm just looking at my review history here, as I often do. And, you know, this anime to me is about as good as a lot of these other ones, honestly. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. There you go. It had balls. I give it credit for being original and having balls. That's pretty much why I'm giving it that score. If it had pulled back and had been like pussified, if it had pussified itself and been like if it had just stopped short of like that tentacle scene or the baby scene, I would have been like, you really could have gone there, but you didn't. But this show went there, and it doesn't give a fuck. Oh, it hurt your feelings. You were turned off by it. It doesn't give a shit. It didn't even try to like protect itself from you. It is what it is. Most people won't like it, but it doesn't. It had balls. So there you have it. All right, well, that's our show for today. We have wrapped up. Next week, we're going to be reviewing Gasaraki, which is an old anime from the 90s. So that was requested by one of our contributors over on Patreon. So Gasaraki is a pretty cool Studio Sunrise ADV Films distributed mecha show from the 90s. Usually when Studio Sunrise, the late 90s, and ADV Films come together, you find that you're ending up with something pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it could be really interesting. So, and what are we doing on the actual podcast next week? Let me see if we have it on the agenda yet here.
Do we know who's going to be on yet?
I don't think we do yet, but we know the topic. All-time great anime first episodes. So that'll be a good topic.
And we have a lock for Mitsugi, Kazuo, and Mason.
Yeah, Kazuo will be on next episode as well as Mason, but there's an open. We still have an open seat for the fourth person. So, all right, that's it. There you go. Yes, Captain Avatar. The kids don't know ADV films, but I sure as fuck do. Every time I see it, I go, "This is gonna be good." ADV films, bring it on. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for contributing. Thanks for being great fans. Thanks to Wormy and Emery, wherever you are at the beach, at Wormy's in his nerd cave. And Pancake, as for you, stay away from the forks and knives.
I'll try.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye.
See ya.